Good morning, everyone. Today's Character Strong lesson is about controlling the controllables. So this actually is something that's really close to my heart. I actually, with my anxiety that I've talked to you guys about, I actually always, this is a mantra I say to myself. So I think to myself, if I'm feeling overwhelmed, out of control, anxious, I sit there and I say, okay, what can I control about this situation, or what do I have control over? And it really helps me put in perspective what I can make happen and what I kind of need to let go of. So this year has caused a lot of changes to school, to our families, to our routines, and just a whole lot more in all different areas of our life. One of the things that we know is the fewer things we feel like we can control in our lives, the more stressed we are. So if we feel like we have less control over more situations, we're more stressed. So we're not going to do this. I'm going to just do it with you guys. But by doing this, it can help to check in and remind ourselves about the things we can control when so much seems unsure. So I'm going to put up 3 images, and I'm going to read the one thing that you can't control and 2 things that you could. So there's this whole Lego mess. So they said one thing you can't control is if you don't have the exact right Lego piece for whatever you're trying to build. Something else you can't control is the fact that Legos aren't a PS5, so you're stuck with just playing with Legos. 2 things we can control in this situation is we can control the structures you make with the Legos that you are given, and you can control not cleaning up and someone stepping on them later. In this situation, I also, if I was there and I don't have Legos, but I mean, if I was babysitting someone that was playing with Legos, I would probably say that I can't control that all they have to play with is Legos, or what they want to play with is Legos. But what I can control is trying to help them clean up or help them build something so that they don't get frustrated. With this photo, 2 things we can't control is how fast the opponent is going, and we can't control the weather on game day. 2 things that you could control is how often you practice and where you pass or how you tackle. Something else you might not be able to control is maybe the team that you're on. Maybe it's by region, so like by school or something. But something you could control is still trying to get to know your teammates and trying to be friends with them, or at least get to know them so you have a better bond and you can pass the ball and you know more about them. And the last photo is 2 things you can't control. You might not be able to control how people react to things you post online. You can't control what a stranger on the internet says. You can control your settings for notifications, and you can control turning your phone on airplane mode before sleeping. Also, something else you can control is the amount of time you spend on your phone. So you can put timers on. You can also control, like it says, your notifications, but also what you're putting on there, or what you're watching. You can filter that. You don't have to watch the news. You don't have to watch a show that makes you upset. You don't have to watch something that's depressing. You can change that, and you can pick what you want to watch. So I'm not going to have you guys take out a piece of paper. This is actually on your exit ticket, but I will do this for you or with you. So under each one, we're going to think about something we can control in each category. So I'll read their examples. So habits, they can control waking up 5 minutes earlier to journal. Something else I can control for habits is I can take 15 minutes, my workouts are 30 minutes, 30 minutes a day to do my workout. I can take 15 minutes a day to do my meditation. I can take, like they said, 5 minutes a day to write down my goals of the day. At home, something you can control that this person wrote, I can thank my grandma each day for making breakfast. At home, you can control your attitude towards someone else. Maybe they might make you upset, but you could control walking away, or you control the happiness. You could say thank you. You could say please. You could be more excited to see someone. You could say good morning every morning. Technology, something that you can control that they gave you. I can stop looking at my screen 30 minutes before sleep. Technology, another thing you can control is you can put on, like I said, one of those timers that you can give yourself time before, or a break during homework, or a break if you're doing a project. I just use timers just to make sure that I'm not sitting on a screen all day, because I teach you guys through a screen, my phone, all that. Thoughts, something that they said they can control. I can write down 2 grateful thoughts each morning. Thoughts, there's a mantra that I actually heard this week that you can say, as you wake up immediately, you can just put your hand on your heart and just say, I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm safe, as a mantra, just so that you feel how to start your day with positive thoughts. Another thought is, for every negative thought, you can think of 2 positive thoughts. Friends. I can send a daily gift that makes a friend smile. Something else you can control is maybe you reaching out to your friend, not waiting for them to reach out to you. Your friends, you can also control when you're inviting them to hang out. You can control what you do sometimes. Sometimes, if you're the one inviting them, you can control what you do. So that is pretty much our lesson about controlling the controllables. This was our character strong from last week. So our character strong this week is see if you can catch yourself getting frustrated or stressed about something in your life before I see you next week. When you feel yourself thinking about all things that you can't control, choose to notice at least 2 things that you can control. Like I said, I've done this for a while. I think I started about 2 years ago, and it really helps me like realize what is important, what I actually have control over, and what I can manage myself. So when we meet next, we'll talk about a few of these circumstances. It could be something you experience on your own, among family, during school, wherever what it was. So write it down, remember it, or so that we can chat about it the next time that we talk. So I'll see you all in a little bit for class, and I hope you have a great day.